it's pretty tough to stop him, or at least, again, he drew a lot of fouls and stuff. But again, it's pretty aggressive style of offense for him to go in there and take it to the rim, which, I think that's when he's at his best. And we also just kind of knew we had a place to go where we could create offense, and I think that gives everybody confidence. Yeah.
Where does Yabu's dunk? Where does that rank as far as in-game dunks that you've seen live? Yeah.
Pretty good. It was good. He's getting known for that, right? He's had some good ones in his career, but not only was that good, his second quarter was amazing. I mean, just everything he did was solid and physical, and post-ups, and moves the ball, hits some threes. Like, he really played good.
He had that stretch a couple weeks ago where, he didn't play a ton, maybe was a little bit quiet in comparison to the rest of the season. Did anything re-click for him, or what do you think of just the last week or so that he's had?
Again, I think it's partly put that a little bit on me. I'm just, still trying to figure out rotations and matchups, and sometimes it seems like we'll play against a team with 4 guards out there for really long stretches, and it's kind of hard to figure out how we're going to rotate the bigs in there, especially when Drum's there too. But I think that we're getting enough time with him at the 4 now, along with Joel, that we're starting to figure it out, and I gotta make sure he continues to get minutes. Yeah.
Kind of piggybacking off of that, are you set with who you want to play with the second unit, whether it be Joel or whether it be Tyrese?
I'd like to be, but I think, again, each game, like tonight, the rotations got completely out of whack with Paul's early foul trouble and kind of continued foul trouble through the game, right? So ended up totally out of whack from the start, and just kind of piecing it together. I think, we had some guys play some really long stretches tonight, but that was kind of because of that. I think I got a decent feel for what we're doing, but again, we're missing a couple of guys again. Like we were, as you know, we were subbing Reggie and Kyle together, and leaving Paul and Joel out there. But that just Kyle out and Paul in foul trouble. That little thing that kind of we'd been building a rhythm with just went completely out the window. What I do feel good about is there is some different combinations that look like they're pretty comfortable now. Doesn't even the 3-wing Caleb, Kelly, Paul looks good, and when one of them's out and the 2 of them are in there, that still is fine. It doesn't matter if we bring in a guard or a 4. So I think we're getting a little bit. We got some flexibility a little bit. Yeah.
Kelly had 8 steals tonight.
Yes.
I guess similar question to the one pregame about Paul. Just what is he doing so well within the defense that's allowing him to sort of have those individual numbers? Yeah,
listen, those guys were, how many turnovers did we create tonight? I mean, we got 36 points off turnovers tonight. I think they got 26 team total turnovers. That's a lot. I think everybody was up, again, just executing some of our schemes really well, and physical and aggressive. And we talked about, being physical and impacting their some of their actions tonight with some hands and physicality, and kind of knifing into some of that stuff. And Kelly was in the middle of a lot of them and knocking them away.
How does it feel to have a bit of a return to normalcy for you guys over a stretch of time? Where just everything is just about the hoop, and there's not a lot of outside noise.
Yeah. Obviously, been saying it for a while. This is probably 15, so I think we're just playing a lot better, right? I mean, and we're taking whatever comes. Again, there's an injury here or there, and we just kind of keep on rolling. There's some foul trouble here or there. We kind of keep on rolling, but we're getting some, probably most. I'm probably most excited about is we're getting a little bit of a defensive mentality to us, and that's gonna take you a long ways, right? If you're gonna go play defense on the road, especially, you're gonna have a really good chance, and these guys have worked at it. We've had some lots of long practices and stuff to try to get better at that, and it's paid off. But give them all the credit.
Aside from Kyle's technical, he was very animated on the sideline tonight, and I know that's nothing new, but just even when he's not able to play, what type of impact does he just have throughout a game where he's obviously talking to teammates, he's in the huddle with you, he's just can you speak to that?
No, listen, I mean, his job is to kind of make sure that we're executing our stuff, right? And he's doing that when he's into it like that. That means that's kind of what he's doing. He's making sure that the coverages are good, that matchups are good, and he's like, super encouraging on a night like tonight, and it's helpful. Yeah, it's helpful.
Okay, everybody, thanks.
Yep.